Coach, can you talk a little bit about what you like about how your team's playing right now? Obviously, winning is the key, but what are they doing to get to this level?
Well, I think we've played well all year. Honestly, we've fallen short in a few games. But I've watched every game, with a fine-tooth comb, and probably 4 of the 20 halves we've played, I felt we've been poor. But we've all obviously not finished enough, which has meant we've dropped points. We've in a few games, given up goals we shouldn't. So in the moments we've also fallen short. But I don't think we're playing a whole lot differently. But what I would say is we look very aggressive, and proactive the last 3 games. Our pressure, I think, has been a big difference. We're scoring goals now, and we've obviously defended really well. So I think we're getting the balance right. But I don't think we're all of a sudden playing that much different. I think we're just, playing slightly better, maybe a bit more aggressive, a little bit more. Some of that goes with winning, a little bit more confidence.
Sure. When you look at that, how much that confidence has played into it, it seemed like maybe there was a difference in this game, that it always seemed like the aggression was there, that the confidence was there, that your team felt like they were going to score. Would you agree that the winning streak has helped that confidence?
Yeah, I think at the end of the game, that confidence that we had to win the game and find the goal. There have been some games at home where we've played really well. The RSL game, the LA Galaxy game, the Vancouver game come to mind. But we fell short, especially in the RSL and Vancouver game. They were 0-0 games at home, and we were the better team, and we dominated, but we never found that goal at the end of the game to win the game. And I think the confidence that we had and the wins the last 2 games carried, I think, into that last game, and like you said, the belief that we would find the goal was never in doubt.
And then the last game to come and then even get another goal and finish stronger after you had the lead.
Yeah, that's the killer instinct that maybe we've been missing, and that's good to see. We showed it in the Dallas game. Playing a really good team. We went 2-1, and then we went 3-1. So that was a game where we showed that as well. But hopefully we'll continue to show that ruthlessness.
Never too high, never too low, Coach. But did you guys take time to appreciate the first 3 game winning streak, club's MLS history?
Yeah, we didn't talk about it a ton, to be honest with you. But it feels good. Yeah, it feels good for sure. And yet we're not gonna keep talking about a streak. We need to start another run. So I almost look at it as we're starting over again. With Seattle. Hopefully we go on another run.
You guys are almost at the halfway point. For you, what, I guess before the season, what would be for you where you wanted to be at the halfway point, and do you think you guys are pretty much or have a chance to be there?
Well, we're in position. I'm not going to say we're in great position. Definitely not going to say we're in bad position. We're in position. 4th place in the West, tied with Dallas. We're 5th in the supporters table. The reason I won't say we're in great position is the race is still very tight. So just like we've moved up the table with 3 wins, if we don't keep winning, we could quickly drop, places. So we're in position, and we're going to stay level-headed, and we're going to keep approaching each game one at a time. We've got a tough window here, but we're going to try to win every game. We're not going to program our squad rotation in this window like some of the other windows. We're going to look at every game in a one-off, and we're in a position now where we're fit enough to be able to manage. If we wanted to play guys all 4 games, we could do that. So we're going to try to win every single game, and there will be some natural rotation, I think, that occurs. And we do have depth in certain positions where it makes sense to do that, but we're going to try to win every game, and we're not going to certainly approach this Open Cup game any other way than to try and win it. We don't have the luxury of playing reserves, so we're going to play what we feel is a very strong lineup to win this game. But going back to your question, I think we're on track. Definitely, we're slightly under 1.5 points per game. It's 1.46. So through all that we've gone through, we're pretty much right on track of where a lot of teams are. There are only 3 teams in the league that have more wins than us after 15 games. which shows the parity in this league. 17 teams have 6 wins or less.
The last 2 games especially have been really exciting games. Do you ever get a chance to step back and just appreciate, from an entertainment value, the game, how exciting the games are?
Yeah, last 2 games I think I've shown a little bit more outward passion than I normally do. Part of that is going through a tough stretch and it not coming easy. Then all of a sudden now we're starting to get results, and I think it's fair and it feels good to get rewarded. That was a fun game. I thought that was a really dominant performance against a very good team, both sides of the ball. New England is one of the most talented attacking teams, and we limited them to 4 shots. They had very few looks, and I thought in terms of our chances created, 19 chances, and there were a lot of really clear quality chances that we created. I thought it was a really dominant performance, both sides of the ball, very aggressive, and the type of football that we want to play, proactive, high pressure and up-tempo and possession, but looking to get forward, break lines, progressive possession. So I thought it was a good indication of how we want to play moving forward.